So it is Saturday, what is it? The 21st. It's been a long 2 weeks. We're in my new engagement. It was my first close with them. It's of course quarter close, so those are always even crazier because of like SEC reporting and all that. So it's been a long 2 weeks. So it's a beautiful day today in San Antonio. So I want to get out, get some fresh air, run some errands. There's a new Nordstrom's that opened close by off 281 and 1604. I want to go check that out. I want some matcha, but some flavored matcha, maybe like some strawberry in it or lavender. So I'm gonna go to Mudslingers. There's a drive-thru coffee place and get some before I go hit the pavement. And yeah, so I wanna get out and do so. I also haven't been able to go run. It's so ironic. Hot 100-degree weather at 9 o'clock at night. I had to be running in that, had to wait that. And now that it's nice and cool, my ankle swelled up for some reason, and I think it's like old scar tissue, and and I haven't been able to run in this beautiful cooler weather. Today is like high of 87, or it's like about 87 right now, which for us is a nice day here. My massage therapist was like, it's old scar tissue that has flamed up and is probably rubbing up against your like bones and stuff, so I've tried to keep off it, which is hard because you have to walk around. I have a habit of tucking my feet underneath me when I sit in my office chair, and so that's not good, of course. So I've been, trying to remind myself, oops, can't do that. I've taped it up and I've iced it, and so the swelling has gone down. Doesn't really hurt anymore. I've been trying to kind of massage it myself. But I'm gonna give it just one this weekend again. I'm not gonna run. I'll probably try to go on a walk and see how it does, and maybe start running again next week and see how it fares. So yeah, it's been a long 2 weeks. So let's go and have some fun. See you in a bit. Mudslingers. Alright, so this is the menu. Here it is, the classics flavored latte. Hi.
What are we having today?
Can I have a matcha latte with almond milk?
Yeah, you want that hot or iced?
I'll do it iced.
Iced.
And can I have strawberry syrup in it?
Say that again?
Like strawberry syrup, do you have that?
Yeah, so we usually do like, what size were we thinking?
Oh, I'm sorry, what sizes do you have?
We have 12, 16, 20, or 32.
I think it's 16.
16. We usually do like 3 pumps of vanilla, but I could substitute it for strawberry, or do you want to do vanilla and strawberry?
I'll just strawberry.
Just
yeah.
strawberry?
Could I just have like 1 pump? I don't want too much on.
Oh yeah, I got you. And iced?
Yes, iced. Okay, so here it is. Mudslingers drive-thru coffee, strawberry matcha with almond milk. Only 1 pump of strawberry syrup because I like to keep the sugar down. All right, so let's check this out. Oh, that is really good. Just a hint of strawberry. Maybe I should have put 2 pumps, but it's still very good. But I think if you want more of the strawberry flavor to come out, probably 2 pumps. But I do like to keep the sugar. I don't know. I'm not like try to eat as healthy as I can. But it's very good. I recommend it. This is so nice. Starting to feel a little warm. I was driving without the AC, but I think I'm gonna put it on now. All right. Well, I will be on to Nordstrom's now. So see what I can vlog there. So they're building a couple new things here. That's a new Chick-fil-A. And that used to be a Steinmart, and now they transformed it into a Nordstrom. So, Nordstrom Rack. So let's go check it out. I used to love Steinmart. I was very sad when it closed. Oh my. Oh, purses. This used to be my vice. But now that I don't go into an office anymore, I don't really buy tons. Ooh, but look at this one. That is nice. Houndstooth. This one, it's a crossbody. It's a crossbody, but you can also use it as a little purse. I really like it. Need hiking boots. Tory Burch. I cannot do those heels anymore. Kind of cool. I can't really justify these in Texas. I mean, you can try, but sorry. Shopping done. I bought those olive green pants, and then I stopped at Home Depot I need ink for my printer. That looks so yummy. It's the berry pecan salad with raspberry pomegranate dressing, focaccia bread. So yummy. I'm so hungry. It's 3 in the afternoon already. So here it is. It's got blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and you can add chicken or turkey, and I did the turkey. And there are the little pecans. It's like so fresh. And these are the raspberry vinaigrette dressings. So somehow they entered it and they made my order twice. I guess someone didn't realize that I had it already. So I got a to-go salad to go. So I lucked out. I mean, I guess the mistake was good for me. I love this salad. All right, so last stop for the day is H-E-B to do some grocery shopping. Very little. This is my week where I don't really need a lot, just kind of restock on some stuff. For those who don't live in Texas, who've never been here, H-E-B is the grocery store in Texas, and they are the bomb. They have everything, and the ones in San Antonio are very nice, and they have a garden center, everything. They have sushi. They make their own sushi, make their own tortillas, make their own sweetbreads and cakes and all that. They have a butcher area, and everything is actually very good. I mean, the sushi here is very good, and it's from a grocery store, but it's really good. And they started up in Kerrville by the Butt family, so it's H-E-B. The last name is Butt. I think it's Harold E. Butt, I think. And yeah, so no other grocery store has survived competition against H-E-B. We don't have Kroger's. They went out a long time ago. Others have tried to come in but don't make it. At least in San Antonio and in Laredo, where my hometown, it's only H-E-B. And the only other thing that has survived against it and competed against it is Walmart. But it's just Walmart and H-E-B, and that's how it is here in San Antonio, just Walmart and H-E-B. So yeah, I don't know other places in Texas, if like Houston, Dallas, if there are other grocery stores, but H-E-B is the main thing here. They do employ a lot of people. Headquarters is in San Antonio, and they do a lot for the community and a lot like a disaster relief. So when there's a crisis, so whenever there's been a flood or a hurricane, they're first to go. Supplies. Some people say they're even faster than FEMA in getting places. And not just in Texas, when there's been hurricanes in Louisiana or Florida, things that they ship out products and stuff. And during COVID, they did a very good job of keeping us going and helping us to keep, the grocery. They have a curbside and they have delivery, which I don't use. I like to come myself, but they say it's people who do use it that I've known. They say it's very good. They pick up the very good produce for you and all that. If they're out of it, they let you know, or they try to substitute something that is similar, or you can wait and they will get you what you need eventually. Yeah, so last stop for the day, grocery shopping, and then head home to my little kitty cats and to get some rest and get off my ankle. I'm testing it today by driving, a lot of driving and a lot of walking, so we'll see how it holds up when I get home. So far it hasn't hurt, and I checked it and my foot doesn't look swollen, neither does the ankle, so I think it's held up pretty well. So yeah, so let me get going. Pretty. their outdoor section. Plants and everything. Pots. All of the above. I think this store has the second biggest. There's another H-E-B. Oh, Wilderness Oak that has the biggest liquor store section. Need some batteries, and just to point out, H-E-B does have their own brands. As I said, they're very good, and they have it for everything, groceries and things like these, like batteries and stuff like that. So they're really cool. Halloween stuff too. Hey guys, so I'm back. I'm done running all my errands, and I wanted to show you one thing. I didn't film when I stopped at a specialty running store here in San Antonio. It's called iRun, and this is iRun and Fleet Feet are usually where I buy all my running gear, like my socks, my shoes, recovery sandals, and sunglasses, all that stuff. Like I usually buy them at a specialty store, especially your running shoes. You should buy at a specialty store for just runners, you know, because they are more well versed in what you'll need, what will work for you. They can detect your gait. I'm an overpronator, which means when I step, my foot steps, but it turns inward. So I run and my feet go like this. So I need stability shoes so that when I step, the shoe keeps my foot flat and stops it from turning in. It's because I have like flat arches, so that can cause you to have plantar and a lot of, you know, calf cramping and things like that, which so if you're experiencing that and you've never gone into a running store, you've just gone to Academy to buy your shoes or whatever, I suggest go to a specialty running store, have them analyze your gait, see what kind of shoes you need, and that may be everything. I mean, I've taken some friends who are like, no, I can't run, my knees hurt when I run, but they'd never gone to a store before. They just buy their shoes off the rack, and they get the correct shoes for them, and all of a sudden, hey, I'm running and nothing hurts. I mean, for runners, the most important thing is your running shoe. It may cost a lot. Usually my shoes are like about 160 or so, but that's the main thing you need. And if you don't have the right ones for you that work for you, then you're gonna end up with all kinds of injuries, all kinds of strains, pulls, cramps, overuse, more because your alignment is off. Your hips are gonna probably hurt. That's something I have when I don't use proper shoes. It's very important. It's like I said, it's expensive, but it's the one piece of gear that you need to invest in if you're a runner. And another piece of gear that you should invest in is recovery shoes. I prefer slides. I used to use flip-flops, but I would get cramps, not during my run or nothing like that, because I hydrate and everything, but it would be after, when I'm trying to rest my feet and everything, I would wear flip-flops. And what I learned is that, flip-flops, to keep your feet in the sandal, instinctively your toes, the two that are in the strap, kind of pinch together so you can walk with the flip-flop. And that doesn't help when you're trying to recover your feet, especially if you run a long distance like half marathon. So I changed to slides, and that helped a lot. I used to have cramps at night, and I would in my toes, and I would wonder why, because I was stretching, I was rolling, I had the right shoes, but I would always wear flip-flops right afterwards. And then in the house, and then when I went to the running store, they said that they're like, well, it's because when you pinch your toes too. So when you pinch it, everything here is, so you're just not really relaxing them after a run. So I switched to slides, and they did the trick. I don't cramp up anymore on my feet at all. And I bought the OFOs, which are really good. I've had 2 pairs of them, but with this ankle pain, I realized, I was like, I've had them for over a year, so I was like, okay, I probably need to replace them. But I did notice, I was like, I think they're a little too cushiony. They do have arch support, but they're cushiony, so you tend to press in when you're walking. So I think that kind of wasn't helping my ankle, because it would come like press in when you step, and I probably wasn't really as stable. My foot wasn't stable because it's cushiony. So I saw that Hoka had some. Now, I don't like the Hoka shoes, and that would be a whole other video, because Hoka shoes, like the Asics now, depend on a lot of cushion to keep you stable, and they're stability shoe. But like I said, cushion, if you're true overpronator like me, especially on my right foot overpronates a lot, and that's usually the leg and the foot that has all the issues because of that. My left foot, not so much. I really don't ever have anything on my left foot. You really need that medial post to keep you stable, whereas the cushion's still gonna give. So it's still gonna, if you're a neutral runner and you have no issues, or you're a super mild overpronator, those kinds of shoes may work for you, but not for me. I really do overpronate, like on my right foot, as I said, so I need something that keeps me stable. And so I saw Hoka did have slides for recovery shoes, and I was like, well, let me go. So I went to iRun, and I bought Hoka, and I bought their slides, and they also had OFOs there. That's where I bought my OFOs. So I compared, and I told the lady, wow, the OFOs are very cushiony, which is nice. I said, but I think that's why my ankle was also hurting, because it pushed in, my foot pushed in too much. She's like, yeah. And I go, I feel like the Hokas. So see, the Hokas are a little harder. They're not hard like they're, I mean, there's still cushion in them. It's not like they're gonna hurt. They're not like a floorboard or anything, but they're more stable. They don't push all the way in, and the bottom is more, it's harder. So I feel like, I really felt like these kept me more stable as I was walking around there in the store compared to the OFOs, because I've had them, like the second pair I had, 2 pairs of OFOs, and while I love the cushion, I did think, like, I was like, no, I think my feet are more stable in these. So I bought these. I bought the slides. These you can also fit to your side, because my foot is a little skinnier, so I put them all the way and they were fine. But if your foot swells a little, like mine did with the driving while it was, you can like make them a little bigger, and that will work. So they are pricey. They were 80 something. The OFOs are too. But honestly, like I said, for runners, taking care of your feet, your legs, hips, prime, and that means if you're an overpronator, having stability in your running shoes, stability in your recovery shoes, and if you can, stability in your regular everyday shoes. Because if you, and I found that hard, especially for a woman in heels, when I would go to work. Eventually I had to switch to kitten heels, but the heels I used to wear were like 3-4 inches, and I could feel when I would overpronate with my right foot. And I tried inserts, but it's hard on a woman's shoe. I don't know about a man's shoe, but a woman's shoe, especially a heel, because it elevates your foot a little more, and so now your heel's coming out. It's not sunken in. So it was really hard for me to have inserts in heels in my regular work shoes. So I had to, like I said, I lowered my heel a lot to a kitten heel, because otherwise when I would go run, I would warm up and everything, but one, you'd been sitting almost all day. As much as you try to stand on the sit-stand desks, you end up sitting a lot more of the time. And then driving, and you're sitting all the time. So your glutes, you need to engage your glutes before you run. So that, and then on top of it, having a dress shoe, wearing dress shoe all day, that has not stabilized your ankle or your arch or your heel. And then hitting the ground running right after work to go run, I did suffer more. Like I had to roll my foot out and my calves out after every run, because otherwise I would get, my plantar would act up, or I would get cramps as well. Because when you're on the heel, also your leg is in a high position, right? So what's happening to your calf? Your calf is constricting. And then you go run and you're finally stretching the calf out because you're in your running shoe, but all day you've been on a heel. And now you're flat, and now it's like, oh, let's go run. Now your calf is like, whoa, I've been in this cramped position all day, and now you want me to elongate, and that's what happens with the cramping. Sometimes your heel, your foot, it can come in any time. It's not usually, and you're like, oh, I can't get rid of my plantar. Well, that's a lot of things that lead up to it. So sorry, I got started on running, and I just wanted to show you that was the stop I made at iRun. I got Hoka recovery shoes. Like I said, I do recommend them. Find out your gait and see what, maybe the OFOs work well for you. You're a neutral person, neutral gait, or mild overpronator, that's cool. But I think if you're like moderate to severe overpronator, I think the Hokas are good because they're more stable. You keep your foot more aligned, and they still have like a rocker, as you can say, so you're rocking. So your heel will also feel the cushion as you walk. It won't strike down on it. So thanks for watching. Hope you all had a good weekend, and thank you for going shopping with me and errand running with me. If you're still here to this video, please like and subscribe, and I appreciate you viewing and watching my videos. All right, bye.